I said tape is rolling, boys and girls.
Oh, you're right.
Julian, welcome. Skeggy, how you doing? And I know I gotta say it. Quiet on the set.
Excuse me. Excuse me. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Ain't no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo of Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar, 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Welcome to today's show. It's Hump Day. Out there today, it is Wednesday, January 10th, 2018, here inside Shroud Avatar today. Welcome to the show, boys and girls. How's everybody doing out there? I know, don't everybody chime in at once?
So far, so good. Good morning,
Marguerite, how are
Hey,
you, my
Marguerite.
dear? Always happy to see you out there.
Yay. It's Marguerite.
Always
Please
don't
nice
kill
to
me.
see her dancing
Please don't kill
out
me.
there, keeping people occupied.
Why would I kill you?
I don't know. I
You
normal
don't know,
things.
or I didn't find out yet.
Maybe you haven't found out yet. Mhm.
Yeah, Jack's
What
easy
d-
to
what-
kill. Jack just dies because Jack dies. So.
Hey, you just die as well, so.
Hey, Leroy Lazarus over here. I go looking for trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go there. I wouldn't be half as good as I am without my healer.
That resurrection skill comes in handy, right?
Yeah. No, that having Justin standing behind me, assisting and healing my ass.
Well,
while
it's
we-
even better when she kills everything for you and you just have to
Well,
leave.
that's what I'm talking about. Assisting,
Yeah.
yes, assisting.
assisting, yeah.
Skeggy Media, thanks for the sub, buddy. We appreciate it. I like that background there. What are you doing? He's got our set up on screen in the Zoom room today. Is that what he's doing?
Wait, I would have to bring up Zoom.
Just thought I'd see how the Zoom room works.
Oh, yeah.
Zoom room is amazing, my friend. That's why we use it. All
Yeah.
sorts of
It's just
great
my
things
normal
can be
game
done
stream.
using Zoom.
Wait, what's a Zoom room? Do I want to know?
Yes.
Well, if you're ever curious as to how both Laz and myself are on each other's stream, instead of using something like Skype, we actually use Zoom for that. It's really designed for conference software, and it seems to have a better visual quality and better latency than most of the other things. And it's like if you want to see what
as well
Skeggy's
as
doing,
options.
yeah.
I'll check it out. Oh, so Scroda!
All you got to do is go to nbnn.info, wrfb.rocks. Click on the little Zoom button up there, and it'll give you a link to the program, and you can click on it. You can download a copy for your phone. You can join us which, of course, I guess was a great time to talk about the Zoom Room. Zoom Room is going to be available for everybody to use coming up this Friday at the Portalarium's annual Christmas party in January. And last year we had several different devices hooked up down in the offices. They had iPads all over, focused in, excuse me, on different rooms throughout the offices with the audio feeds available, and we were able to drop in on the different rooms and say hello to people remotely during the Christmas party. So for those of you who are interested in possibly chatting with some of the devs during the Christmas party, and you cannot go down to Austin, this is a convenient way to get in on the party and, of course, see some of your fellow avatars in person. Again, all you got to do is go out to NBNN.info or RadioFreeBritannia.com, WRFB.rocks. Use the link on the websites, and you'll come on in. You can come join us any day and say hello. And, of course, if you want to hang out and talk with other avatars, the room's there to use. It's open 24 hours a day, so you don't need our permission to come on in and say hello.
No, just come in, say hi.
It's
kind of like Discord.
Discord,
come in
except with video.
randomly.
How about that?
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
you can
You
share
can see us.
screens and you can post stuff and you can text chat. It's a great asset. That's all I got to say. And of course, thanks to our wonderful community out there and their support, our Zoom Room is taken care of for this year. That's,
Yes, thank you,
thanks to a
Winfield, for that,
generous
and-
contribution by Old Man Winfield. That's right.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
just-
very cool.
Yes,
Very,
it
very
is. And if you got a camera, come on in and say hello.
And then just remember that our mics are actually muted inside of Zoom, even though you'll see our mouths moves. Unless we really want to mess with people and make things echo, then we can like
Echo.
unmute
Echo.
ourselves
Yeah.
and echo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, mics are automatically muted when people enter the room, I believe, when we're like this. So, anyway, moving right along, let's bring the Christmas party up there. Let's give people some particulars about this going on. This is happening on Friday, folks. If y'all haven't been reading the forums and following what's going on out there, following the newsletter or listening to Lunch with
Yeah,
Laz and
I don't
Jack.
have that forum thread anywhere near me.
So
But I do
posted
have
it.
the private thread. Oh, jeez. Be thankful that you're not a part of the private thread related to this, because it is actually several pages long. Yeah, it's like
There's a link to
really-
it right there in Discord. What are you talking about?
you act like I have that window open. I mean, it's like you know me and tabs, man. And got to tab around to get to everything. But the holiday party is going to be Friday at 5 p.m. till 10 p.m. Central Time. It's at Portalarium's offices. Like, certain people aren't going to be there, like Lum, because Lum hates people. You have to remember that. So he will bail out early. Darkstar has been curating his playlist, and people were sitting there. This thread is so ridiculous that people were like talking about like speakers and how are they going to broadcast audio and things like that, and they completely forgot that the Zounce in the office is a Bluetooth speaker. It's like they've got a Bluetooth speaker right there.
I don't know. They have two of them in there, don't they?
I think it's only one,
I don't know.
but it is there.
And I don't know if they even know how to use that thing.
Well, they've used it before. They use it occasionally, so it is something that
I love
ends
my
up-
Zounce.
Yeah.
I'm sitting right here. I use it every day.
mine's sitting in a garage somewhere.
Sitting.
I need to
in the
bring it over
garage.
here. I need the ambient lighting in here. I also need to bring my mini refrigerator and put my printer on top of it instead of on the floor.
That
But yeah,
works.
so we do have the Zoom room. There will be food and beverages there. If you do donate $5 or more to the PayPal account that's on this thread, $5. You will actually
$5.
just $5. You will get
$5.
the
Make you
the
holla for a
Grand
cloak.
Holiday cloak in game. I'd show you what last year's looked like, but someone sold it. Then from there, that's going to be something that it enables the community to contribute, and it defrays some costs from people that are attending. Because the food list or the shopping list that was just provided,
Winfield's
is-
got an amazing
it's
array
ridiculous.
of things. I know he's ordered Jimmy John's for them. He's got
yeah.
somebody donated
So it's
specially
gonna-
to get Chris a certain brand of pork rinds.
Yeah, he bought a bunch of pork rinds just for Chris. Then all kinds of things are going on, but if you are in the Austin area, just show up. Just show up and say like, "Oops, I didn't know I was supposed to RSVP."
Oops.
Yeah, I still don't know why this isn't held sometime at another time.
You mean like
Uh,
in December during Christmas
Yeah.
time?
So I am bringing up the holiday party planning so that way people can see that it's actually 10 pages planning.
Yeah, well, I don't even want to comment
that's
on that.
ridiculous.
I know.
Yeah, it is absolutely. I'm not letting people see what's going on there. Yeah. Yeah. But
Hey,
yeah,
what
it's kind of crazy.
But moving right along is don't forget you can join in and on the shenanigans. There's going to be a party in game as well. I believe it's being held on Barracks Lot out in hometown.
Yes.
Where the in-game party is going to be held as well. But of course, the most important thing is if you want to get that cloak, you got 2 days left to make that donation, and I know they're a little shy on donations, so every little bit helps, folks, and of course, you get a nice, pretty party cloak in return. And gotta love all the cloaks out there.
Yep.
Those of you folks who are collectors.
Lots of collectors out there. I mean, especially if you've got that rares museum, you would always need that extra special cloak. And if you can't find it, you can sometimes find them on shroudmarketplace.com.
Shroudmarketplace.com.
Yeah.
For all your virtual vendable needs.
Yeah. It's crazy. Uh-oh. Trash guy's outside. Actually, I see him. Because my blinds are open, because it's overcast and
Yeah,
not enough
well,
sunlight's
it
coming in.
doesn't know what it's doing over there today. 5 minutes
Yeah.
ago, you couldn't hardly see yourself. Now you can actually see yourself a little.
It's a sun, man.
It's a beautiful thing, you know.
Yeah, well, it all depends on like what apps on the screen as well, as far as what's going on as well.
You can't just put away that umbrella, man. Maybe it'll stop raining.
Yeah, that doesn't actually affect the weather yet.
I know, but you know, I can dream around here. It's not like it doesn't rain enough in game. Like we really should have
Hey,
an
I-
option to turn weather off.
You need the rain barrels. You need all kinds of things, and I need to get the pipes that automatically water my greenhouses. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That or my servants to actually do things. Okay, so now
Now that would
we
be
have
nice if
two
we can get
people
servants
playing
to do
music.
things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why was somebody playing? I wasn't hearing anything. I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah. 2 people are playing right now.
I didn't see him over there. That elemental was blocking the way.
Yeah.
And of
And now both of you
Yeah.
hit escape, which is typical around here. It's
Yeah,
like
I
one
know.
person stops, the other person stops.
I'm just trying to get a level here. I can't.
Yeah, you know you really shouldn't do that. It's not going to work.
Yesterday it was working really nice, and again, I just don't know what's going on with Windows and these volume levels. It's just killing me.
Yeah, I probably should have checked that earlier to see how.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's all good. So did you read the stand-up corner from yesterday?
I did not.
Or
as
Monday?
I had it loaded up yesterday, and with everything else that was,
You
know what
you
kind
haven't
of
been
week
reading the
it's
stand-up
been.
corner
It's just
because
another- yeah.
because the stand-up corner from Monday has something really cool. I think people will be really excited to hear. Is something that's going to be coming out in the very near future. Probably going to be out on the add-on store at the end of the month, if not available next month. But look what Reed was working on Monday.
Let's see.
Player-
Reed Rollo. What was Reed?
Player home updates and the heart-shaped hot tub.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go.
See, this is what happens when we don't read the stand-up corner.
Yeah.
People don't know about things that are coming out, like the
Well,
heart-shaped hot tub.
Valentine's Day is coming, and some reason around here, Valentine's Day is a pretty popular
Hey.
little holiday.
We need the heart-shaped bed as well.
There you go.
Maybe that's further down in the stand-up
Heart-shaped
corner.
ceiling mirror to go along with the heart-shaped bed.
Maybe.
Little coin box next to the bed makes the bed vibrate.
Yeah. You like the magic fingers?
The magic fingers, that's right.
You need the magic fingers bed? Yes. So, stand-up corner is, don't forget, that's where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Eventually it gets posted to the interwebs where we get to interpret what's going on.
Where you
Because
starting,
you have to
by
remember,
the way? Are you starting
Yeah.
with Mondays or
I'm-
are you starting with yesterday's?
I'm going to Tuesdays now. I'm
Okay,
scrolling down
I just
to
want to make sure I have the right one up on the screen
Yeah.
for everybody because
Yeah.
mentioning did you read Mondays and and then just jumping
No,
into
I-
stand up, I
just-
got to verify this.
I just jumped
we have
straight
absolutely
into that
no
one
script
thing
here,
from
so
Monday.
I have to verify these things as we go. Okay.
No coordination before the show at all either. In fact, we rarely
I love
speak to
this
each
shit,
other
I
before
tell
the
you.
show because most of the time that guy's just waking up.
Yeah. I don't roll out of
And
bed
I'm-
till
I'm
noon.
walking
what
over to
can I
my-
tell you?
Hey, I woke up at
I don't even
8:30.
bother to change from day to day for crying out loud.
Have you showered yet?
Huh? What? It's not that
No,
time of the month yet.
yeah.
No.
Okay, yeah. I do need to brush my teeth after this Diet Dr. Pepper. But you have to remember that we are two normal guys that are not developers. We do not work for Portalarium. We are not affiliated with Portalarium other than being fans and backers of the game.
That's
So-
right.
That's why we get to interpret what they're doing.
We get to interpret the news. And of
So you
course,
don't have to.
anything we interpret wrong, we usually get corrected very quickly. So
It's not
Yeah.
never. They never actually correct our mistakes. They prefer to sit there and laugh at us
it's
internally
those idiots.
in the office.
I tell
Yeah,
you,
well,
they don't know what
yeah.
the hell they're talking about. Where are they
Yeah,
coming
it's-
up with this shit? I tell you.
It's like, what are they talking about this time? So
Yeah.
we have.
We gonna be boning some board this week still, or
Well,
Maddie, you all finished with that. Let's
Yeah.
let's do
If-
this
if it's-
thing.
Okay. So over in the art department, we had Bob the Builder
Death Bunny Bob.
working on some log home bugs
Bug.
and prefab setup and the observatory. Whereas Damon Working on the blood visual effects integration and performance meeting and Lunar Rift update. Yeah, you gotta love that.
What are they doing to the lunar rifts now?
You know what? You might be able to actually use it properly. I don't know. We'll find out. Lunar Rift update. Maybe he's updating the graphics on it.
Okay, I can deal with that.
Yeah. Fletcher.
Fletch lives.
Working on some NPC variations. Now, some things like Jack the Lamplighter, I hope they never update the graphics for Jack the Lamplighter. In fact, I hope that they make those robes, those rags that Jack the Lamplighter is wearing.
I saw a Jack the Lamplighter wearing different digs in a different town.
Yeah. He's got to be wearing the same outfit everywhere.
And
But I will say that I did see the preview of all of the female NPC variations that Fletcher is working on, and they're looking really good.
I think I saw him. I think it was out in Resolute, maybe. Or maybe it was out in. It had to be in
I don't know.
Resolute. Might have been Spite.
I don't know. I still have to go stock all 73 vendors that the NBNN.
Yeah, you better catch up, buddy. I just opened,
Half a dozen shops.
Yeah, I just moved into Cottage Grove as well, believe it or not. Found an empty lot over there. Haven't put up a vendor yet, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We may have to start peeling vendors off this lot to stock the import-export shops.
We're going to have to do something. Whereas the almighty Gix Vargach, Matt, he's working on bugs and demon attack animations. And I love you, man. I love you.
Heart smoke.
Now, is he going to do this? Is he going to do this? Is he going to be like... How's he going to do the I love you emote? And how would you do an I love you emote?
Maybe like sign
that's a good
language
question.
symbol.
Do it in sign language, maybe?
I don't know.
I want the heart though. I want the
But
heart.
yeah, I'm thinking, the avatar is gonna do one of those thingies. Yeah.
Is he going to do this or this?
No, I think it's gonna be the whole hand thing.
The whole hand? Okay.
That would
Yeah,
be my
we
guess.
would actually
I
do-
mean,
Yeah.
Gix is usually here, so we could ask, but I guess we'll have to ask tomorrow.
Yeah, he's not here right now, so. Yep, that's why we're interpreting the news. So over, it's the whole fist. Over in design, Beezus.
The bees.
He's working on some refinement skills and crafting update. All those people that are asking about crafting and what's going to end up happening. Yep, crafting update. Seawolf.
She-wolf.
It's working on the Sunless Barrens world building and points of interest and spawning.
Points of interest. I like hearing
Yeah.
that. Map news, map news, map news. At least I hope it's map news.
Maybe. No more Mr. Nice Guy, Damien.
Damien.
He's working on the Release 50 tasks and Telethon.
50
Yeah.
months of
I know.
releases, folks.
Yeah, Dan the Man, he worked on the Telethon and South Drockfold Spur puzzles and Player Towns. Then Sanyo working on the Telethon and Virtue Quests. Virtue Quests. Virtues!
Virtue quests.
Yes. Sorcerer Steve working on the U-Props and Telethon. The Energy Vortex. List Rostov working on the Telethon and world building support in South Drockfold Spur spawning. We're over in tech. Dr. Bobby.
Little Bobby Thompson. Dr. Bob.
Working on some in-game map user interface bugs
Bug.
and multi-level dungeon in-game maps.
Gotta love it. got to see how they're going to do that. The explanation of trying to figure out. I mean, I thought Jacob really had, good layout. Just told you when you were in what part of the dungeon, and he had them laid out. But pretty interesting. I'm guessing if you go down a level, the map is just going to change. I don't know. I'm looking forward to see
you have
what
to
they
remember
do.
this is also for their direction arrows for questing, whether or not your elevation is above or below.
Well, and again, with the addition
Yeah.
of that was something else that we need to talk about. I mean, the fact that it's going to be able to point you if your questie is above or below you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, man.
Let's just
No
put an
idea
exclamation
what
point
they're
up
going to...
there and be done with it. How about that?
Is that really what you want? Really?
I mean, if we're gonna put the glowing hands and we're gonna put the pointy arrows, I mean, what's the anyway?
Yeah, it's not much further from the pointy hands.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Give them credit though.
Yeah, pointy hands. Damn you! It pretty much is. We are moving into the territory of where everything does have the question mark or the exclamation mark on top of their head for quest notifications.
Actually, I really got to give the guys and gals credit. I like how they've managed to not do it to the point where, and again, now once it starts showing up on the map, that may change that judgment. Yeah, because then it'll be reminiscent of WoW, where you would open up your map and there'd be a marker and it would be, go here. But again, here it's an open world. You don't have to go there in order to progress or do anything. It'll just say, hey, there's a questie here. So again, I'm really looking forward to seeing how they handle all this map stuff. Looking forward to it.
I will say, I can't remember whether or not this was on QA or on live the other few days ago.
Well, it must have been
When I
on
was-
live because QA ain't been up since last month. So
It might have been last month. A while ago when I was running around the overworld map, it's like everything was blue sparklies. I was getting
the
blue
obnoxious
sparkles on
sparkles,
everything,
the
yeah.
blue sparkles at Condis.
Yeah, I was getting...
What got me on those was that when they were on the overworld map, the fact that they have them on their hands when they actually have an activity for you, I don't mind so much because again, what I do mind is that once I've done the quest and Nob the stable boy is still flashing blue to me, even though I've spoken to him almost every day for the last 2.5 years. He's
You
got
keep on
nothing
asking
new
for
from
coconuts?
me, but he's
Yeah.
still flashing. Yeah, that should go away. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that would be a bug to where it's not
Bug.
resetting the quest flag, and so that would be a bug. Yeah.
Well, I have the option to reset all that, and I haven't
Yeah.
played with any of that.
Yep. I don't even know where we're at. I think we're on Eric, right? Yeah.
Yes.
He's working on network synchronization and combat bugs.
Bugs.
Thank you for doing that, Marguerite, because
Thank you
Laz
for
missed
the
his
follow
cue.
and
He was
letting
not on
the
the boat.
dogs
I
out.
had to step in there. Save.
Wizard Smoke. He's working on refinement skills and the crafting user interface. It's even funnier when it's like when you start watching like what he does over in Twitch, where he starts sending his keyboard shortcuts for everything way too frequently. And now he's typing to people, and I don't know why.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Because I have people asking me
Are you
questions.
trying to trigger things in the right place?
No. Is Psycho Spleen is he's like, it shows you don't stream on YouTube anymore, and I'm like, dude, man, it's me. I haven't streamed on YouTube in God knows how long.
A long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And none of your business whether I'm setting off triggers or not. You just do your job and read the news, man. You don't worry about that stuff.
The Deathbringer one and only working on bugs
Bug.
and art support. The Burning Toad working on ransom updates. Well, you're the one that keeps on missing cues, man.
I'm typing over here. You don't worry about me.
I'm
I told
aware.
you that.
Missing
I don't
cues.
remember what we're supposed to do for Burning Toad.
The burn.
The burn. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Corey
The rock.
working on telethon and web account information updates, database migrations. Taslo is working on database performance and web storage updates and partner support. Over in studio services, Barrick is working on telethon and community meetings and Travian meetings and planning. Chaos is working on telethon sales and escalated customer service and community meetings and shipping support. Where's Serafina working on customer service?
The wonderful customer service. Bite me.
Okay. Yeah. In QA, in shipping, and telethon and community meetings. And over in useless overhead, the Dippy Bird.
The bird.
Working on telethon and combat math updates,
Combat math updates.
Shroud math, and performance meetings.
I got a headache just thinking about it.
What doesn't give you a headache? We know thinking
We're
gives
not
you a
gonna
headache.
go there.
Okay. Gorn working on telethon and
Doing
metric
general
planning and
business.
physical good directions. There is no general business there. Lord British working on
Lord
telethon,
British.
Jira updates, and playtesting. NFG Scott
NFG.
working on metrics design and item categorization. Whereas the Dark Star working on the telethon and weekly update and scheduling and Travian meeting and character review. And
Get
Stefan,
our second and third characters eventually. Yeah.
you know, character slots I think are slotted for at least 52.
I know they're on the long-term
Second and third
plan. I
character
just
slots.
don't know where any of that. You can never
Yeah.
trust.
I don't know. Go
1,
check your
2,
roadmap.
3, 4. I just
Go-
it's a little shaky.
Go check your roadmap.
You'll get
all
it
good.
in there. I know you will.
Yeah. Stefan's working on the capture crew support and web review and technical planning and testing and leads meeting.
Leads
Now-
meeting.
So, speaking of that, since all of your characters are going to share the exact same virtue, does that mean that
Guild,
if I-
bank, virtue. Are we going to share the same clothes for crying out loud?
Well,
Am I going to get those
the-
costumes?
so this
Only the same underwear.
Only what?
only the same underwear? If you don't wear underwear,
That's right.
it's not an issue. So there's a good reason to go commando, so that way you don't have to use someone else's underwear.
We ain't right.
We're never right. But what I was going to say, there's sharing the virtue is actually relatively silly, because you have to think, my character has the Shroud of the Avatar. Does that mean any alternate character that I do automatically gets their Shroud?
That's the way I understand it. We're sharing everything. You're sharing bank boxes. You're sharing guilds. You're sharing virtue. You're sharing inventory, right? Or,
So which means that there's...
or is there going to be a
I did the
separate
quest
inventory and
Yeah, because you have to think of quest flags. If everything's shared, that means all the quest flags are shared as well.
good question.
Yeah, so it's one where it's right now that might be Lord British's current thoughts, but when it comes to questing and doing everything else, which affects virtue, There's no way that can possibly happen.
Right,
Yeah.
Econdas. We know it's a quest item that can't be removed from inventory, but if we're going to be sharing,
Can you put it in
all
your
those-
bank?
Yes, you can put it in your bank.
You can put the shroud in your bank?
I believe so.
That means that you could take it out on another character. So
Is somebody running to check that out right now? No.
I think Vulgarian's
Shroud
just
is a
running.
quest item.
But can you put it in your own bank?
Hey, quest items, all quest
Let
items.
me go see.
You should be able to move into your bank, shouldn't you? Alpine's saying no.
I don't know. You cannot.
I don't know. We'll have to try that.
I know when you delete a character, it resets the quests, but as you say, it keeps the guilds and everything like that at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, character deletion, you lose everything that your character is carrying, but of course, anything you can transfer off your character into the bank would stay with you, but deletion, that's another story. We've got a couple good questions on that. We'll have to inquire. Inquiring minds would like to know the answer to that question.
I have done a video on what happens when you delete a character. You actually keep all your home settings and everything.
Yeah.
Anything on the character is deleted.
Including your gold.
Yes, always transfer your gold someplace else before you delete your character.
Trade it to another character
because
temporarily.
that goes quickly.
I don't know. The real question is who ran to the bank?
Nobody. I
Alphane-
saw,
Okay.
who was it get up?
Okay.
Oh, I went to the bank, but my bank's full. Oops.
Oops.
I saw Bulgarian get up and start running, but he circled around and did something else. That's
Yeah, and Econdis, I think, is kind of right with virtue being used as a rationale for a technical hurdle with additional characters. But I think the rationale has always been a statement from Lord British, and that is you are the same person, even though you have multiple characters, and he just didn't want to deal with it. So he didn't want someone...
he put it pretty bluntly on the telethon the other day, is your evil character is not going to be funding your good character. It just doesn't work that way in his world.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, I have 9
he-
accounts, and that makes no frickin' difference. So I really don't understand why I can't just do it on one account.
Well...
Especially when I assume and I believe I understand they're going to sell character slots later, right?
It's going to be kind of useless anyways because way too many people... I mean, lots of people have alts anyways. So, yeah. Yeah. Technical difficulties.
Difficulties.
Yeah, I think that instead of having character names, if he wants to do it that way, everybody should be forced to use their actual name. Your government name. Yeah, that would be interesting, right?
Yeah, you're playing you.
Yeah, you're playing you, which means you're forced to use your name.
Hey, you guys.
Yes?
You can't put a shroud in the bank. It says quest items must be kept in your inventory.
Okay. That's no fun.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for verifying that
But-
for us.
Yeah, so to me that means that everybody's going to end up with pretty much a white shroud, unless they're super cool like me, and can do something to their
Steals
shroud.
other people's ideas after he.
I don't know what
hears
you're
them.
talking about.
Yeah.
I do not know what you're talking about, and can end
I
up
don't
with
want to hear
the
it.
gray
I don't want
shroud.
to hear it. You know
the
better.
gray shroud that you do not have that I have.
I just didn't take the time to min-max it because I didn't realize it was
I
going to be that
do
tough.
not know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Bullshit.
Just because my dire prophecy if I could ever find that thing.
Now that doesn't change with your shroud color now, does it? Once that
No,
book is written,
no,
that
no.
book is written, right?
Yeah, once that book is written, it is written, and the fact that it tells me that I am an avatar of chaos, not an avatar of virtue. I am straight up an avatar of chaos. Hence my awesome in-game title of the Chaotic of New Britannia. Yeah, that tells you how bad my virtue was before I min-maxed it to gray. Yes. I am morally ambiguous is what it means.
That would be interesting, tying a certain title to your accomplishment as you progress through. And that's been a topic of interest as of late. Having quests that allow people to to gain titles throughout the game. What do you think of that thought?
My screen is a very specific color. Hold on. I'll let you see the picture of my screen.
We can't see that. How many times I got to tell you that?
I don't know. Look closer. It's all white. I can't see a damn thing.
Well, when you take a picture of a white screen with the flash on your phone, yeah, usually that'll be the.
It's all white. It doesn't matter.
Oh, you crashed, is what you're saying.
Yeah. And for some reason, yeah, I don't even know if I'm live anymore. I don't know what the hell's going on.
What are we looking at? What is that he's holding up? I'm just now seeing.
What's that? I don't know.
What's also funny is like my desktop audio is going through my speakers, even though. What the fuck?
Yeah, I've had several white screen of deaths during the game. So as long as you can, you get to your task manager and restart your game, everything else should be running.
Yeah, I gotta set default devices.
Killing.
Set communication device.
You gotta love these technical difficulties, don't you?
Well, like my Shroud. I gotta kill Shroud, even though we're listening to Metallica. Although that's probably gone. But yeah. Boom, boom. Come on, end task. End task. End task.
End task.
There. Woo!
Okay, end task.
So, where are we at?
I think we're about that time of the day where you're,
It's time for ads, boys.
What's that?
It's time for ads.
Yeah, we're a couple
about
minutes
ads?
away from that.
Hey, Gix actually made it into Discord.
Woohoo!
Maddie!
Yeah, he's muted. He doesn't even hear you.
I know, yeah. He's watching on Twitch, though.
He's listening in. He's in the stream.
Yeah.
I mean, that room over
got
there.
work to
That's
do.
yeah, we got a full room over there full of people. Whether they're actually paying any attention to the show, that's another whole story. But
No, they're not. They're definitely not. No one ever pays attention.
no one pays attention to us. We don't know nothing.
Julian, I am avatar fluid.
Yes,
I am virtue fluid. I am virtue fluid. That's what it is. Virtue fluid. But yeah. Virtue fluid.
Alrighty. Now, yeah, map stuff. I'm looking forward to new homes. Wasn't too thrilled with the new homes.
The log cabins. You're
I
not
know.
too
I
thrilled
know
about?
somebody like Arius is probably gonna love the shit out of that. But of course, he's already spent his time building and getting his Elvish. I mean, he's got the Elven Globe home, and he's got a really, really nice layout out there. I mean, but anyway.
Yep.
I like the one story.
Which one? The log?
Log.
I don't know. See, without wall space like that, I mean, I saw what they did for wall space, and that just turns me off. Second off, I like levels. I like room. Bigger is better. Every time I buy and plant a row house, I put 4 stories on it because I can't stand a 1 or 2 story house. Can't rent 1 or 2 stories when I can rent 4 stories.
Yep.
By the way, Shroud, I got a new row house with a greenhouse out in Resolute, by the way.
Where did you say?
Resolute.
Cool.
Yeah. You ever used the one in Erie?
That's where the visitors go.
Well, yeah. As I was mentioning that yesterday. All the hemming and hawing and hoping and wishing and getting everything, situated, starting with Sultan and getting all the mages through out of Blood River. And I figured most people are going to choose mage. A lot of people are going to want that magic user. So I figured they're going to come through there, be a fair share coming through Sultan. And your average fighter, he'll make his way. But since they decided to push all the freebie accounts through there, had to go stake a claim out there.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, you got to go where the people are going to be. And early on, everybody thought it was going to be around Soultown. And so you had way too many communities built around Soultown.
Well,
and then
I loved when they moved the boat that used to go to Adoris and put it to Brittany, man. That just...
Oh yeah, that upset a bunch of people. Even though they were told this is temporary. Refer to the world map that for years has said there's no
the boat routes. Yes.
Yeah, these are the boat routes and these are the transportation routes, and we're finally matching those things up. Yeah.
Now all we got to do is get sea travel.
Seashells by the seashore?
Seashells by the seashore. Yeah.
Seashore?
All right.
Yeah.
Moving right along. Yes, time to tell everybody about that wonderful Shroud of the Avatar app we have out there. Maybe even talk about that. I guess we can talk about that thing. You know that other thing?
That
I think it's
NBNN?
Inside the app. If you get the Shroud of the Avatar app,
the thing we didn't cover yesterday,
the thing
the
that
other
we
day.
didn't cover yesterday, that thing, we'll try and cover that today for you boys and girls out there.
Yesterday wasn't a big deal, anyways.
I tell
because
you, it's been an interesting week to say the least.
Hey, that NBNN community calendar is available on nbnn.info. Just click on the calendar button or look in the app for it. Don't forget, it is an aggregate of all of the available calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar that guy knows about.
We got to tell him about calendar? The app first, though, don't we?
Hey, you missed your cue, man. I'm rolling with it because you got to look at the time.
Killing me, Smalls. You killing me. I am. I'm looking at the time.
Hey, you got to go with the plan, man.
There is no plan.
Okay. Did you want me to back up for like half an hour and go back over
up
what
10 minutes to 46 minutes and 20 seconds, and we can cue there. Okay, where's the clapper?
Yeah. See, that would still be calendar time.
Where's the clapper? Cut this out of that show. Can't do that.
I don't know.
This is live, people. 5 days a week for almost 3 years we've been doing this, and we're still on
and we still don't have a clue. Okay, so so what am I going to do now?
12s and 6s around the clock. Two idiots.
Two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to.
That's right.
A little show called Lunch with
Yes.
Us
These guys.
on Radio Free Britannia. At 5 p.m. on Avatar's Radio, they're going country. Whereas at 7 o'clock on Radio Free Britannia,
WRFB.
you have the 70s at 7, and that is followed by the time to get your ear holes probed.
Probing.
Because you do need that probage, because it will make you feel good.
Thank
With
you,
unmedicated schizophrenia part 1, with Eclipse Maiden. Yes.
That's right. The
And-
DJs are slowly making their way back from their drunken stupor vacations.
I love Sir Lang's. Great show, guys. Technical difficulties. Things crashed on my end. It's like, yeah.
Just another day on Lunch with Laz and Jack. You know, just two
Yeah.
guys sitting around,
Sitting on a lot.
sitting
breaking
on a
stuff.
lot. That's how we make a living. We sit on a lot and interpret the news. Of course, don't
In
forget-
game at 8 o'clock, you do have Striker Sparhawks Happy Hour because that's Laz's favorite event of the week.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah. What's it also known as?
Spend Sparhawks gold.
Yep. Taking
And-
place at a in-game bar somewhere.
That's right. And Sparhawk has posted his quarterly happy hour schedule. We're going to be checking out some new places starting the new year out. So come join us for happy hour every
Yeah.
Wednesday at 8. I'm usually there. As long as Striker's serving up the libations, I try and show up.
Yep. 10 p.m. final event of the evening for this hump day is going to be on Radio Free Britannia, and that is the Record Room. And
Bringing
that's our
you a
community
rock and
calendar
roll
for
history
this
lesson
Wednesday,
every
January 10th, in Shroud of the Avatar.
Avatar.
Yes.
That's right.
And you know who doesn't have to bring up a list of sponsors? I didn't bring my string back up after the crash.
Yeah, I didn't know your stream crashed.
Yeah, it was doing weird things.
It was doing weird things. All right, well.
Well, after the
I've seen your
NVIDIA
list of
driver,
sponsors, man. That screen's a mess, man. You got to fix that, man. You got to clean that up a little
dude.
bit.
Well, considering it's like every time I ask you about, okay, what's the order, then I get that all set up, and then you're like, okay, I'm going to completely ignore that.
What? It's
Yeah.
the same order every day. NBNN, Airy Fun, Area, Scroda. It's the same every single day. It's almost as bad as Groundhog Day, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, you're watching NBNN right here on Twitch TV/NBNN News. You're not watching it on Twitch TV/Genesis because this guy just crashed, but you were watching it earlier. Of course, don't forget, if you want to help support us, you can go to either of those streams and click on the donate buttons. You can go to nbnn.info and click on the donation links there, or you can become a patron and become a monthly supporter of NBNN News. Help keep us on the air, bringing you the latest information right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. Of course, don't forget the Airy Fund, working in conjunction with the Merits app and the good folks at Shroud of the Avatar, helping out, lending a hand with the upcoming Austin 5K run happening next month. And
Austin Marathon. There is also an actual marathon,
Oh.
26 miles.
is the 5K in addition to a full
So-
26K, 26-mile marathon?
There's the marathon, the half marathon, the 5K,
Okay.
all
Did
done
not
on the same
know
day.
all that. So there
Yeah.
you go. Learned something new
so-
today.
But most of us are, since we are not runners, are doing the 5K.
Gotcha. And of course, if you want a
Yeah.
chance to wear one of these spiffy shirts that are going to be handed out to the team members, this is a, what do you call it, Jack? What's the...
It is a athletic garb shirt.
Yeah, they used another term for it yesterday. It's, but whatever.
It is an athletic shirt. It is a performance shirt.
Performance shirt. That's what it was, a performance
Yeah.
shirt. And you can
It
win one
is.
of these. You can enter daily by logging into the Merits app and getting yourself entry into the sweepstakes. And I'm going to try and pull something interesting off. We'll give you more information as that happens. But don't forget, you can also support the good boys and girls of the Airy Fund by going out to airyfund.org and checking out the latest goings on. You can donate to keep the Airy Fund going and supporting avatars in need in our communities. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. Arius Coil More, making your custom-made staves and wands. You can catch him in-game and place your specialty orders, and he'll make it just the way you want, nice and hard. Scrota's music service. It's Scrota. It's music. It's a service. You know, if we don't pay him, he just sits there and he doesn't play anything, I tell you.
Playing.
The Britannia Mining Company wants you to come check out Black Rock Cove. Of course, Black Rock Cove, newly renovated and decorated and now open for business. If you want to go ahead and place a lot, there's lots available. If you want to get yourself some prime real estate, that's also available. And if you need a loan, the Treasury is now open. Plenty of gold available for loan. You can go to the bmcguild.com website and click on the Treasury and submit a loan application out there. Or you can find Duke Ezekiel Cooper or Jackalope in game for more details. And from what I understand, it operates a little bit like a pawn shop. You know, if you got a need for some gold, you put up a little something for collateral, and you get your gold to go get what you done, and then you come pay it back and pick up your collateral type deal. But for more specific details, speak to Zeke or Jackalope. RelicsByRill.com. You know the deal. If you want Shrouded Avatar swag, t-shirts, hats, patches, bumper stickers, shot glasses, hoodies, you name it, Relics by Rill's got it. No, he's putting new swag out there. Of course, if you'd like to save a little money when you're buying that swag, you mention us guys, promo code NBNN, you'll save 10% when you check out at relicsbyrill.com. And, of course, last but not least, that's not true, WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Yeah, see? It's all your fault. It's all your fault. Jumping the gun. WRFB bringing you the latest in news and entertainment right here throughout the week on your in-game radios inside Shrouded Avatar. And last but not least, ShroudMarketplace.com. For all your virtual vendable needs.
Yep, Shroud Marketplace.
Inside and outside the game.
ShroudMarketplace.com is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Anything Shroud related. There's over 90 different vendors registered on Shroud Marketplace. Each one of those vendors is responsible for maintaining and setting prices on their own inventory. I've got a shop at Shroud Marketplace. Laz has a shop at Shroud Marketplace. Scrota's got a shop at Shroud Marketplace.
I've got a shop at
yeah. Scarface has a shop at Shroud Marketplace. It's like, go shop at Shroud Marketplace. I mean, anything and everything game related. From accounts to game gold, Crowns of the Obsidian, all the way to housing. I mean, if you're looking for some lot deeds or houses, you can find them on Shroud Marketplace. All the way to in-game artifacts, rares.
I got a town deed for sale out there. Anybody looking for a POT town deed?
Hey, you know what's also there? Some crafted items. Player crafted items.
Crafted items. Gotta love it.
Yeah. But anything.
Tamed
I mean, it's like
Hot
tamed
air
pets.
balloons.
I mean, seriously, tamed pets have sold off of Shroud Marketplace. I don't get it. But
hey, you know, there's always a need
teleports and
for
recall
it.
scrolls. Yeah, I mean, it's like.
Who would have thunk? Recall and teleport scrolls, you know, we sell them. I mean, who would have thought, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, anything and everything.
Time equals
Shroud
money.
Marketplace, including in-game services. And what are some awesome services that you can get off Shroud Marketplace?
Cheesy writing, one of my favorites.
What
I know it's one of yours.
cheesy writing? I know. We love it so much that we're also clients.
That's right. We love it so much we've dedicated half of a lot to cheesy writing, for crying out loud.
I know.
And that's a
we've got
town
cheesy
lot at
writing,
that,
man.
ain't it?
Yeah, it is. Then after that, I mean, it's like if you want Scroto to follow you around for an hour, you can get that out Shroud Marketplace.
Dang,
In-game
Skippy.
bargain. Yeah, that's right. Or if you're looking for an in-game wedding, you know who you can contact?
This guy.
Ah,
This guy
Weddings
will
and
help
More by
get you
Laz.
hitched in game. That's right. Not just weddings, but a whole lot more. Got great deals. Aether Amplifier. Telethon rewards. Full outfits, nonetheless. All
Yep.
in one.
Oh, yes, ShroudMarketplace.com. Place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related.
$500 air balloon. Really? Did I see that right? $500?
No.
Somebody's selling an air balloon for like $500 there.
Now, are you referring not to the air balloon, but to the airship?
I don't know. I
Air,
could've sworn-
air balloon is there, but it's not for $500.
I
But
could've
the
sworn I saw
airship
one.
is $500, which
Oh,
is cheaper.
$300. $300.
See,
Sorry.
and that thing's been expired off the add-on store for 2 years, or going on 2 years. But the airship is also an expired item. That's
Yeah,
there.
no. Does that look like a 5?
that's
My,
it.
my eyes are playing tricks on me.
Yeah, your eyes are playing tricks on you. Yes, hot air balloon. As you can see it on our lot, on my lot, right there. Yeah, right there. You can buy that air balloon.
But you know what time
But
it is,
it-
Jack?
It's time for
That
us to get
time.
out of here
Us
and
to
thank
get
the
outta
most
here
important
today.
people.
That's right. Say goodbye to the
Thank
good
you for
boys
hanging
and
out with
girls
us
out
on
there.
Twitch.
Everybody joining us today.
Twitch,
Excuse
YouTube,
me.
or listening on the in-game Ether Amplifier at RadioFreeBritannia.com. Thank you
RFB, Radio Free
for hanging out
Britannia.
with us. We couldn't do the show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. So thank you
That's
for hanging
right.
out with us.
We appreciate you guys. We love you guys for joining us. And of course, we're here 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. Till then, I'm Laz,
I'm Jack.
and we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Yay!
Bye-bye.
Woohoo!